I think the Pastor Protection Act is completely just mean-spirited.
Well, that is one preacher's take on the Pastor Protection Act. The bill would prevent any churches or pastors from facing lawsuits for refusing to perform same-sex marriages. And it's now headed to the Florida House for a vote. For In Your Corner's Malcolm Johnson spoke with the local preachers to get their reaction on this controversial bill. He joins us live in the studio. Malcolm?
Amy, this is a bill the preachers I spoke with feel very strongly about, whether they agree or they disagree. And while it still has to be voted on in the House and is still in the formative stages of potentially becoming state law, it's already getting people talking. Just last year in January of 2015, Florida legalized gay marriage. Now, 1 year later, state lawmakers might pass a law that would prohibit any lawsuits being filed against churches or pastors that choose not to marry gay couples.
I think the Pastor Protection Act is completely just mean-spirited because it really doesn't affect anything. Other than to say we really don't like gay and lesbian people getting married.
St. John Apostle Pastor Steve Filizzi doesn't agree with the message the law sends.
In terms of the ideology of it, what does it say?
What I believe it says is that gay and lesbian people can be discriminated against.
Pastor Hayes Wicker of Naples Baptist tells me by phone the Pastor Protection Act does just what it implies. Protect.
There has to be something extra to protect pastors and religious leaders in the right, particularly to choose who they marry and do not marry in the institution of marriage through the church.
But Filizzi feels the law is unnecessary because it's unlikely any pastor will get sued for refusing to marry any couple.
That makes no sense at all to me, because it's not a possibility. You know,
why not? I mean, it is.
On what grounds past, the freedom of religion do you have?
Pastor Hayes Wicker of Naples Baptist tells me preachers have the right to refuse or marry two people in the church. He says it's up to the pastor, constitutionally and personally, to decide whether or not to endorse any wedding, regardless of their beliefs. Reporting in the studio, Malcolm Johnson, Fox 4, In Your Corner.
All right, thank you, Malcolm. And we do want to hear from you on this one. Should pastors be allowed to refuse performing same-sex marriage ceremonies? Should they be protected by this bill? Call or text 206-FOX4 or email us. It's news@fox4now.com.
Changes